Good morning, Shalom Church and Pastor Dr. Clark. I am Tyrone White from Alabama by way of Cleveland, Ohio, where Curlin and I were both raised. I was in the wedding when Sharon and Curlin made their vows, and I remember that moment just like it was yesterday, but only 27 years ago. When I think of Sharon, I want to impart to you some things that I think are most relevant about her life as I knew her, and a message that I especially want to transfer over to Joshua, Derek, and Wesley. When I think about Sharon, I think about two scriptures, Corinthians 13:4, love as long-suffering. And I believe that Curlin and his host of friends who believed that we were the next greatest Temptations, Luther Vandross, New Edition, all wrapped in one, probably put Sharon through many nights of horror as she looked on fondly and clapped as only Sherman's mother could for Sherman in the Nutty Professor's version of the Clumps. Were we that talented? I doubt it. But from Sharon's perspective, you never knew we were anything but talented. Seriously, the next scripture I think about is Proverbs 36-27. She opens her mouth in wisdom, and teaching of kindness is on her tongue. She looks well into the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Sharon was this virtuous woman, and one of the things she lived and espoused was financial responsibility and good stewardship for God's blessings. As a result, Sharon was able to retire at a very young age and yet not compromise the well-being and lifestyle of her family, her husband, and her children. She lived the message of keeping the storehouse full and good stewardship of God's blessings. And so with that said, she lived a life and left a legacy. And with that legacy, Joshua, Derek, and Wesley, I want you to know that the vibration of Sharon's life will never leave you. And you can honor her by taking near and dear all of God's blessings that have been bestowed on you, and be good stewards. To Shalom Church, the same as well. Sharon was planning to write a book on financial literacy and the importance of being good stewards of resources so that children will be taken care of and education would be a part of the equation for a greater service to God. And so if anything that Sharon left that I think that we can take with us is just that. Be good stewards, not only for our life in this life, but for the lives that we'll leave behind, the loved ones that will leave the legacy. Let your legacy be like the legacy Sharon left in the life that she lived. And in living out that legacy, she will live in us forever. God bless you.